All right, fight fans, UFC 326 is coming in hot. And if you're watching without a little bit of skin in the game, what are we even doing here? DraftKings Sportsbook, the official sports betting partner of UFC, is bringing you a little bit closer to the action. Max Holloway is running it back against Charles Oliveira in a highly anticipated rematch. New customers, turn $5 into $200 if your bet wins, paid in bonus bets. Stay in on the action and use your bonus bets on DraftKings same-game parlays. This gives you a shot at an even bigger payout. Do you love the thrill of live betting? Because DraftKings has got you covered. Bet live on star player props and in-action fights right as they happen. If sports betting is not yet available in your state, don't worry. You can still join in on all the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy Sports and have a shot at cash prizes. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use the promo code Sonnen to turn $5 into $200 in bonus bets if your bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. I changed my mind on Conor McGregor. I'm now sympathetic towards him. Like, it's been good for business to be against Conor. Conor does something, come out and question it. Conor does something, scold him. Conor says something, you come out and go, that's not true, and let me tell you why. You know what? I'm becoming sympathetic towards Conor, and he's working a little bit of a new angle, and I like it. You know what that angle is? He's being a real guy. Because behind the image is a real guy. And by the way, you'd really like him. There's a really nice guy behind the gimmick. But one thing that Conor has always done is he's always been very disciplined with the angle. And the only thing that Conor has ever sold, and by sell, I mean the only thing that he's presented that he has that he doesn't, is power. Very smart. In this industry, you do not want to look like a guy that does not have power. That a guy that can't make a phone call and get it picked up. The guy that can't make a phone call, put in a request, put in a suggestion, and get a yes. Now, most everybody is that guy. You don't want to look like that guy. You want to look as though you have, right? It's one of these things, and Conor's done that better than anybody, but the truth is he has no power. Conor's never signed a fighter. Conor's never released a fighter. Conor's never got a fighter a raise. Conor's never got a fighter a demotion. I mean, he does not have power. None of us do. All right, but stay with me. Because one thing that Conor is doing now is he's letting down the veil, and he's not running the power angle. He's running the angle of, I would like to fight. I'm not getting called back. I have agreed to fight. And I've had the rug pulled out from under me. And he's done this a few times. I mean, this actually goes back about 7 or 8 months when Conor kind of made this shift. And when he made it, I thought he made a mistake. And you'll do that when you talk a lot or you tweet a lot. You'll put some out that gets a little off brand. And that's what I thought had happened. And then it happened again. And it happened again. And we are to the point where if Conor needs... Another thing with the Conor gimmick is that he stands alone. I don't care if it's the mafia that's bringing me down, which, by the way, was a situation he had to deal with a number of years ago. I don't care who it is. I stand alone. But if he would like to break that and tag us in, he would have a lot of support. I mean, the sport is more fun when Conor is here, for sure. The weigh-ins are more fun. The press conference is more fun. The poster is more fun. Everything is more fun when Conor is here. He would like to tag us in. I mean, this is a guy who at one point was the greatest fighter in the world. He was the 45-pound champion and 55-pound champion simultaneously. And the only thing about 45 and 55 is there's an argument in the community of which one is harder. They are without question the two most difficult divisions in our sport. Without question. He was the king of both of them, and he was the king by finish in both of them, which meant the gap between him and this guy's great. This guy's great. And if he's saying, I want to fight, I want a match, and he's sincere, and he is leveling with us, coming off the gimmick, and looking for a hand, we should give it to him. If that is where we're at, and Conor is saying, look, I'm going to fight this summer. And he's making it clear that he doesn't know. I mean, he's dropping the veil. I don't know if it's the White House or the summer or somewhere thereabouts, which is a very real way of saying, I got nothing. I got nothing booked. I have no clarity. And I do often wonder, and I wish I had access to this information, but so you guys understand, like from a political side, one of the great values of Conor McGregor and keeping Conor is to keep him from going somewhere else. And there's very few guys that are, but Conor is a star. If Conor was to pop up on, you fill in the blank, but if Conor was to pop up on, it right there would be meaningful for whatever that was. So one of the great values in Conor is to keep him. If he's going to offer the only monetizable commodity that a fighter has, which is the fight, the performance itself, you want him to do it with you, but that doesn't just happen. Like, you don't just get to say, hey, I got a contract with this guy that's not fulfilled. No. Those contracts go two ways, and the UFC must offer Conor 3 fights a year. That's the part that I would be curious about. Now, they don't have to give him 3 fights, which means if they make the offer and he says no, okay, but one down. 4 months from now, we'll make you another offer. Now that can become a game, and I don't suggest the UFC's playing it. I'm telling you how the industry works. That can become a game where you don't really want the guy to fight. He's got a price tag. You're really not all that interested in a fight, and you could actually financially do better if he doesn't fight, but you would like to keep him under contract. So now you're going to offer him a fight that he doesn't want. I don't suggest that that's what's happening with Conor. Conor's made it pretty open that he'll fight anybody, but I need you to be aware that that is one of the tactics and one of the things within this game. And I do wonder that. I wonder that with Jon Jones as well. You know, some of these guys that we don't see fighting 3 times a year, they contractually have to be offered that, and I believe are. And I just wish I had that information. I would be very curious. Who were you offered? When were you offered him? And why did you turn it down? I would just be curious to that. So when Conor says, I'm going to fight at the White House or in the... Okay, that means he's not fighting the White House. Now, that's old news. I brought that to you months ago, that Conor's not on the White House card. But him revealing this himself and saying, I'm fighting on the White House or in the summer or somewhere thereabouts, means I got nothing. And if this is a situation where Conor, the real guy, is reaching out to us and saying, hey, help me out here. I'm in this weird spot, because Red Panda Night is real. Conor McGregor is real. If this is the time where he's letting the veil down and he's asking us for help, I will just be the first to let Conor know, I will help you.